Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of the Being with Bella podcast. My name is Isabella, but I also go by Bella. This is my very first video episode, which is weird and exciting. Today, something that I really felt called to speak about is whatever it is that we want to improve about ourselves or our life. Shaming ourselves into that change, criticizing ourselves into that change is not the way to do it, in my opinion. Yes, temporarily you can change your habits. You can shame yourself for your current habits and your current circumstances, and you can change them, but that change, that positive change, is not coming from a positive place. So, therefore, it is not going to be a lasting change if it's not coming from an empowering and compassionate and positive place. It is only going to continue the cycle of feeling shame and feeling guilt and feeling self-critical and not being able to progress and stay consistent with whatever change you want to stay consistent with, because you're so focused on self-discipline. And I think it is so important to learn to balance self-discipline and self-compassion, because your relationship with yourself impacts every area of your life. So if you don't have compassion for yourself, if you treat yourself like some robotic machine that needs to move through the motions of life, and you don't actually sit with yourself and take the time to feel your feelings and understand yourself, obviously that's an option. But if you truly want to make a lasting change, if you truly want to improve your life and feel more content and feel more inner peace, that self-compassion and empathy for yourself is so key for improving that relationship with yourself. We don't give ourselves permission to feel the feelings that we need to feel. It is so essential to feel your feelings, feel all of them without shame. Feeling your feelings and processing your feelings is a very different approach than projecting your feelings onto other people by treating them a certain way or trying to control aspects of what they do in their life. Know that it is safe to feel your feelings. Know that it is safe to be high maintenance, to be sensitive. Having that love and kindness towards yourself is what is going to help you cultivate that healthy and nurturing relationship with yourself. It is one thing to have your life together and to know what you're doing and to have a plan and to have things lined up, but it's another thing to truly be at peace with yourself and be happy with yourself and truly feel connected with yourself from the inside out. Those are two very different things, and you can definitely have both. I think some people are so focused on controlling the external circumstances of their life that they forget they also need to nurture the relationship that they have with their self and check in with themselves and understand themselves and truly take the time to get to know themselves and sit with those feelings, sit with those uncomfortable feelings, sit with those good feelings, sit with all the feelings, knowing that you can handle anything. Because when you learn to sit with those feelings and you learn to feel things without shame, and you learn to not only work towards external success but also work towards internal peace and internal serenity, you will find that healthy balance. If you truly want to grow, if you truly want to improve your life, love is the only energy that will truly allow for growth. You cannot grow from fear. You cannot create your dream life from a place of fear. Then everything that you do is simply a safety net. Every action that you take, every decision you make is just a safety net, and it's just coming from a place of fear and coming from a place of protection. If you are blessed enough to live in safe circumstances, if you are blessed enough to have a roof over your head and have clean water to drink, there is very little that you truly need to protect yourself from. The only thing you really need to protect yourself from is yourself and your own inner critic. That is the most important thing to protect yourself from. And I don't even want to say protect, because protection is such like a defense. It is such like something's out to get me. This is dangerous. I need to block this danger from reaching me. I need to protect myself. I need to put my walls up. Instead of protecting yourself, take your walls down and radiate this positive energy and radiate this confidence and this aura from within, knowing that you don't need to protect yourself from anything. Realizing that instead of trying to control and manipulate the external so much and judging decisions and lifestyles that we may not understand, instead of doing that, come back to yourself and think about what you truly value and what you truly want and what truly brings you peace and joy, and what actions you can take to get yourself to a life that allows you to live your most authentic self and your most joyous and peaceful self every single day. I think it's difficult with the societal pressure that we face these days to do things a certain way and to always have a plan and to always know what's next and to always be on track and to always be working and hustling. And sometimes societal pressure and societal expectations can cloud us from taking the actions that are truly aligned with who we authentically are and who we authentically want to be and how we genuinely desire to live our lives. If you do not have that unconditional love and acceptance for yourself, you will obviously perceive your external reality from a negative or dissatisfied lens because you are not satisfied internally. So I think finding that connection, finding that union with yourself is so huge. I think we're going to end it there today. It is pretty late. I just was so excited to record my first video episode, so I had to get this going. I appreciate you so much for listening. I hope this got you thinking deeply in a safe and grounded way, not in a stressed out, frantic, chaotic way. I hope that happened. And yeah, thank you so much for watching / listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day / afternoon / evening / night / dusk / dawn. I love you so much.